At its April meeting, the Mississippi State Personnel Board approved the following changes to the Mississippi State Employee Handbook and the Policy and Procedures Manual. These changes will be effective July 1, 2023. The proposed revisions incorporate new laws and provide further clarity and refinement of current policies. Click the link in the description for an outline of the changes or to follow along. Let's start with updates to the State Employee Handbook. First, in Section 5.2, telework shall change to May to implement Senate Bill 2810 from the 2023 legislative session. This revision allows instead of requires agency heads to seek guidance from MSPB in determining what types of work activities are best suited for telework. Next, in Section 5.7, an email address was created and inserted specifically for employees to use to report allegations of harassment by an agency head to the Mississippi State Personnel Board. In Section 5.9, the policy was updated to reflect that under the Hatch Act, only state employees whose salary is paid completely, directly or indirectly, by loans or grants made by the United States or a federal agency may not be a candidate for a partisan office. Additionally, in Section 5.9, the policy was updated to reflect that under the Hatch Act, any state employees, regardless of their source of compensation, may seek nonpartisan office. Next, in the definitions section of Chapter 9, under Definition for File, this revision clarifies that when a notice of appeal is filed electronically, it will be considered filed the date received, except for on Saturday, Sunday, legal holiday, or day that the office is closed. If a filing is received when the administrative office is closed, the pleading will be filed the next business day. In Section 9.4b, the policy was updated to include other methods for the first attempted delivery date of the final notice of disciplinary action, or the final agency action on a grievance. At the time of this recording, the Employee Appeals Board is working with a vendor to provide an online payment and filing system for state employees. In Section 9.4c, the policy was updated to reflect that if online payments are available, the filing fee may be paid electronically. In Section 9.7, the policy adds rules for confidentiality to protect personally identifiable information. Policy now requires parties to protect sensitive and private information such as Social Security numbers, names of minor children, dates of birth, financial account numbers, medical records, and any information protected under federal law or regulations. This section places the responsibility on the filer to ensure appropriate redaction. Next, in Section 9.17, the words, "and civil procedure," were inserted to clarify that the rules of civil procedure are relaxed in EAB hearings. Section 9.17 already provides that the rules of evidence are relaxed. Now, let's take a look at the revisions made to the Policy and Procedures Manual. The first revision is in Section 2.2.1, where we inserted Department of Health and Revenue employees whose responsibilities include implementing, administering, and enforcing the Medical Cannabis Act as non-state service employees through June 2026 pursuant to House Bill 249 from the 2023 legislative session. In Section 5.3.2.d, we inserted language authorizing agencies to provide the valid job content section information for the transaction in the comment section of the online system of record. Our final update is in Section 6.1.1, where we added the language that agencies wishing to be exempted from MSPB purview under Mississippi Code, annotated Section 259127(1), must comply with the requirements in Mississippi Code annotated Section 259127(8) and 9, and provide all required information as required by House Bill 768 from the 2023 legislative session. Thank you for watching our video. To view the complete Mississippi State Employee Handbook and Policy and Procedures Manual, visit www.mspb.ms.gov.